green flag, green flag.
Alright, sorry about that, folks. We are live with the FSM Custom Truck Series. As we just playing. Sorry about the problems there with YouTube. And we're racing here from Kansas Motor Speedway in the FSM Customs Truck Series. And right now, as they work their way, just taking their feet and playing out front is that number 20 machine. It's going to be Jeff out in front of the field. He started on pole here tonight, and he's pulling away right now, right there behind him. That's the 10 machine. Mr. Logan making his return to the truck series here tonight. Sorry about the late start here this evening. 2 laps on the board. You're already at a 134. 2 laps on a 134 complete. Sorry about that. Up and running right now out in front. The 20 machine leading the way. That is Jeff out in front. Logan, though, going to the bottom of the racetrack. You can see that bottom lane trying to work underneath that 20 machine. And Logan doing a great job. He'll get to the inside here. We'll see if Jeff's able to hold him down there and hold him back. Right now he does. 4 out of 134 complete here. Again, I do apologize about the original link not working. For some reason it would not work. Jeff's getting to the outside wall there a little bit. Scrub the outside wall. He'll get it back down off that outside wall here, and he will hang on. Right now, again, I do apologize about the original link not working. Could not get it to start from that link. Right now, everybody's at the top of the board. As the tires wear, this is what we expect to see here tonight. Up near the top of the racetrack for the most part here. Jeff in that 20 machine out front. Cole is sitting there behind him. In that 15 machine, he's going to have a Bobby Flack underneath of him. That is going to be a battle for that 4th and 3rd position. Bobby coming under fire from Joseph in the 88 Menards machine to the outside of the racetrack. Joseph getting a good run on the top side here. He'll pull by. Great run there from Joseph. He'll find his way through that 22 ball line right behind him. 12 here of Orange. 13 again, 6 laps on the board already. See Scott back there in 8th as well. Back there in the 7th spot. Billy runs in 8th right now. Greg Newsom in 9th. Rally there in that 54 machine. Logan Hilton has taken over the race lead. He is on the inside of that 20 truck. Logan diving it off in the corner. He'll slide right up in front of him. And moderator, if you wouldn't care to go over to the other link that I gave out, the other event link, and let whoever knows waiting in there here, reload your page. That link is not working, unfortunately. Jeff out in front of the field again. Logan in 2nd. Cole back there in 3rd. 4th, Joseph. Bobby Black in 4th. That's what they're running right now. Everybody top of the racetrack here pretty early on, and this was no big surprise. Everybody jumping to the top of the racetrack here. The fastest way around. Here it is. It's up near that wall, right where they are running. 9 out of 134 laps complete. Here already. Everybody back in line. You see Billy Drake Newsom back here in that 9 truck. Right here in the mix, kind of blinking out there for a second. Michael O'Malley there as well in 10th, having a great run right around the finish line beside behind. That's Overman on the bottom. Bill Eek up the racetrack. Nice move. He'll move ahead of Brandon Andrews in that 02 trunk. Good run for Brandon. Tim Rivers right here as well. Jake Finn back here leading the pack also. As everybody works their way through. Meanwhile, Jeff and Logan still at the front of the field going at it. Logan back to the bottom. Jeff trying to stay right there with him. Contact. Jeff in the outside wall. Hard impact for the 20 truck. He'll get that truck straightened out. Back down the front back straightaway once again. Jeff is not going to be happy. Logan pinched him in the wall. Now Logan coming under fire as well. And actually falling back also. See right here in front of us, we got trouble. That's a 15. They're going to be around on the bottom of the racetrack. One truck with 15 completely around. Now the yellow comes out. And that all started because Jeff got pinched in the outside wall. And it just bottled him up here. You see Logan back there. And just contact there between the 15s. Let's go back almost a lap and look at what happened. See the 10 down the bottom. Right behind the leaders. The leaders get up in the fence. The 88 makes the pass to get up by the 15. And right before we get into trouble here. 13 out of 1. And you can see right here the contact is going to take place. 12 truck up the racetrack makes contact with the 15. And around it goes. First yellow of the week. And everybody in the comments, I do apologize about the first link not working. I could not get it to start for whatever reason. We had to move over here to the second link. And early on, you not miss much. Just contact there as I was showing. Bringing the first yellow of the night. And the 88 of Joseph will bring them to pit road. 4 tires and fuel. And we'll be back here at Kansas in one moment. Alright, back here with you once again, getting ready to go back green. Joseph out front, just took 4 fresh tires and fuel in that number 88 Bernard's machine, leading the field right now. Again, 15 out of the 134 complete here tonight, still really early on. really early on in this one, so we'll see how this pans out. A long way to go here tonight. 134 laps at Kansas here this evening for the FSM Customs Truck Series. And the lights should be going out here on the pace car this time by. And they do. The lights are out atop that iRacing pace car as we get ready to go green once again. Joseph will bring them down. Bobby Flack to his outside. Scott there. Billy there as well. Gonna go see if we can follow up a couple of things in the middle earlier. See Jeff there still on pit road in that 20 machine. I'm sure he is not happy after getting pinched into the outside wall from the race lead. We normally don't see Logan make mistakes like that, but that was definitely a mistake. Lost the truck, pinched him up into the outside wall. Logan, of course, will restart inside the top 10. He'll start from 8th here tonight in that white, purple, and red 10 truck. Coming to lap number 17, Joseph out front. Pace car getting ready to dive down pit road as we're racing into the night here at Kansas. Everybody getting ready to go back. Green flag racing right now. Green flag getting ready to go back in the air once again.
Green flag,
here we go.
green
Green is out. We're back underway. Great jump for Joseph. Out in front of the 22 truck on Bobby Flack once again. Now Bobby trying to throw it back in here. Can't do it. Look at Logan back there in the back. He's going to be kind of boxed in just a little bit there in the 10. He's boxed in right now. He has nowhere to go as they work their way down the back straightaways. They're double foul right in front of him. Logan trying to find a way around the 87 machine in front of him. Logan to the middle here. He'll look for the middle lane. Nothing doing there. Has to fall back line. The 8 on the bottom of Scott. Logan to the top side here. He'll work 1 and 2 around the top. Scott doing a great job in the inside lane right now. Battle for E2 position as well. Logan outside wall, he makes contact. Man, oh man, Logan having some trouble here, not putting that truck in the fence. Great job by these trucks to hang on to it. Now more trouble in 3 and 4. The 8 out of shape. Oh my goodness. Wow. Whoa, Scott all over the racetrack there. The 99 will jump to the bottom of Scott. That's just a great job. Yeah, hanging on to it, Scott. That's that contact with Logan. He got all kinds of out of shape there for just a moment. Down the back straightaway once again. These guys going at it hard here. Just 15 laps complete here at Kansas Motor Speedway. What a race so far. Hope you're having a great day, Maxine. Right now, everybody fighting their way through. Scott dropping back through the field a little bit, still side by side behind him. Scott next to the wall here, trying to hang on to that truck. The 54 of O'Malley through the middle. 3 wide now down the back straightaway. Everybody's got to hold their line usually here. Yeah, O'Malley pushes up a little bit. Scott gets a little bit high. Hanging on to it, still 3 wide off of turn 4. O'Malley contact. We got trouble. Scott and O'Malley in the wall. Holy cow. We could see that coming from a mile away. They just ran out of room and ran out of real estate into the outside wall. And trouble for the 8 and O'Malley as well. Caution back out on the speedway. We'll go take one more look at it. Seeing as they came together. They just ran out of real estate. That's really all you can do. 3 wide, O'Malley pushes up. And, heavy impact. That brings the caution out once again here tonight. 22 of 134 laps complete. And let's see here. We're going to take one more commercial break. When we come back, we'll grab some drivers' interviews here in just a moment.
back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes all around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Oh, here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Lyons. Dale Earnhardt is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 in North Wilkesboro.
Alrighty, as we're back here at Kansas, again, still under yellow, lap number 23 of 134 in the books here tonight. 24 now up on the board. And we'll get ready to turn them back loose here in a moment. Right now, still riding behind the iRacing pace car. And we'll continue riding here. Let's see if we can grab a quick word with somebody. Very quickly if we can, I might add. Next time, bye. Got here. Have somebody really. Well, we'll wait till the next yellow to do that. We're not going to really have time to do a good interview with them. We're just going to kind of hold on that, and we'll get ready to go back green here in just a moment. Again, 25 on the board. And thank you, as always, to FSM Customs for making this series happen every week that they run here. Of course, FSM Customs, if you're needing a button box, a custom button box, go check out Ryan, and he'll get you covered over there. Again, 25 of 134 complete. And right now, down the back straightaway, lights are off atop the iRacing pace car. We'll get ready to turn them back loose once again. The 88 out front, 22 on the top side. 25 of 134 laps in the books. Here we go. Off of turn number 4. Here we go. Get ready to go back green one more time here tonight. Green the flag, getting ready to fly once again. Bobby Flack up there having a good run here tonight in that second position. And green in the air. Here we go. 26 on the board. We're back green here at Kansas. Everybody taking 4 fresh tires and fuel. Getting these trucks back up to speed once again. Lap number 27 this time by Joseph up in front of the field. Gets a great jump behind them, though a little bit of battling. Billy J. Quinn, Justin, Billy Bowerman, Aaron back here, all these guys in the mix. right now having a pretty good run. One car a little bit high there on the racetrack. If I can get a car on that, camera on that car, that's the 15 working his way back forward of Cole. Good run right now in that Toyota on the top side. Running that outside lane, keeping the momentum up, doing a great job of doing that. Down the back straightaway right now. Side by side behind him, the 52 truck of Dylan. Oh, trouble right in front of him. You see one car sideways. Hang on. Big trouble. Multiple cars outside wall. We got one up and over. That's going to be the 46. Yellow back in the air. Tim Rivers going for a wild ride. Man. Yellow back out once again. It seems like once these trucks start to go, there's nothing they can do. You see the 15 getting caught up in it as well. Tim Rivers, man, going for a wild ride. Is not pretty much over. The 24 of Hilton as well. See Rivers smoking here. Let's hop on board with Hilton if we can for this next replay of this yellow flag back out. And these guys just can't catch a break here tonight. They're going on board here. Off the nose cam here. And you can see all this right in front of them, and this was going down the back straightaway. It's going to break out in front of them here. Truck's just going to get loose, and these guys are going to get bottled up here. And just, oh man, there's nothing he could do. Wow. Going for a wild ride. Bringing the yellow back out. And one more look at it here as the 46. 46 trucks night comes to an end here. Nothing he can do at all. You can see them get together up in front of them. It's just going to check this group out. The 52 comes down and just, 15 was at the wrong place at the wrong time. He gets caught in it. And yellow flag back in the air. And these trucks on pit road. Let's see if we can get a word with that 15 truck. Mr. Cole with that. Not a good night for DGR Crosley. Man, oh man. Hey Cole, buddy, it's Matt up here in the Extreme Sim TV booth. You got a copy? Hey brother, Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy on me? I think Cole is there. Man. And get Mr. Michael O'Malley. Hey Michael, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Hello.
Well, man, not the night that DGR Crosley has wanted so far, buddy.
Nah, dude, not at all.
Yeah, y'all just your teammate there was in the wrong place at the wrong time. You've had your bad luck.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad I didn't fully ruin anyone's race. It looks like Scott Kimbrough's back on track. But I don't know if you got a chance to go back to that 3 wide there on lap 20. It looks like. Yeah, lap 20. I mean, we were racing hard, but we had me the 8 and the what's that, the 12, the 02. Yeah, we were 3 wide for almost the whole lap. Just the 3 of us. It's good racing, man. I can't really ask for much more.
Oh man, I tell you what, you had fun at least up until the point where your night kind of went south.
100%. Yeah. I mean, I also on the restart got super loose out of 2. Or no, out of 3, and I could barely hold on to it, but thankfully we all stayed in at that point. But here we are. Second consecutive DQ, essentially. DNF.
Yeah, not the best for DGR Crosley. Hopefully, the season will start to turn around for you here in the next couple of weeks. I know the trucks are racing a lot more often here in the next month or so than what we were, so maybe you can get some momentum build up.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you for the positivity. We're gonna try and see what we can do. Cole's a great racer himself, so we'll see how we can't take the rest of the second half of this season.
And man, there's nothing Cole could have done there. It was just wrong place, wrong time.
One more time.
There's nothing Cole could have done there. It was just wrong place, wrong time for him. I mean, nothing he can really do.
Yeah. I mean, even I felt like I was holding my line coming out of 4 there when we were 3 wide. I may have drifted up a little bit, but he came right down on me. I mean, we're good friends, so it is what it is.
And man, well, best of luck going forward, my friend.
Thanks, boss. Have a good night.
All right, folks. Back green on the racetrack. You can see the field coming back to green here. 32 out of 134 complete. And on that restart, Bobby Flack able to take back over. And Bobby Flack doing a good job back out front. Again, a lot of trucks have been taken out in this one so far tonight. Just 32 laps in. It's been a crazy night so far. Flack out in front. Look at Billy back here in the 00 as well. Morin right there as well. 33 of 134 on the board. It looks like we got 13 trucks left on the lead lap. And then 2 a lap down. And then from there on back, it's pretty much trucks that are destroyed. And right now at the top of the field, James Downey, look at him as well, working his way through in the 2 truck. Downey having a good night, just easing it through here. Not really pushing the issue right now, no reason to. You don't want to get yourself in trouble. We've seen the trucks that have had issues already tonight and getting loose and whatnot. You just want to kind of take it easy at this point. Still over 100 laps to go. You still got a long way to go. No reason why you should push the issue right now. Downey dropping back. Jay Quinn back here in the 30. Justin there in the 99 machine having a good run. He's coming under fire from Morin. Morin really putting some pressure on that Office Depot number 99 right in front of him right now. Up the racetrack they both go. They'll stay in the throttle running that outside groove. And again, that's going to be momentum up at the top of the racetrack right now. Big Mo right now for that 99 truck with the 12 right there behind him. Working their way off of turn number 2 right now. Or off of 4, excuse me. Great run so far. And everybody trying to hang on. Bobby Flack at the front of the pack coming under fire from Joseph. Joseph again, a fast race truck here tonight. And look at that. Joseph, new race leader. 5th lead change of the night. Joseph's going to get it back on the high side. 36 on the board this time by. And again, this race is very short here tonight. You don't have a lot of time to play around. And these guys are definitely not playing around at all. They're full throttle all the way through the corner, pretty much lifting just a little bit to get that truck to set. And what a run up at the front of the pack now. Joseph starting to pull away from Flack. Flack actually touching a wall there down the back straightaway. That's not going to help that truck at all. Flack doing everything he can right now. 38 of 134 laps complete. Again, a rash of cautions here tonight. We started with 20 trucks. Looks like Logan Hilton's also retired from this event as well. So a bunch of trucks taken out here tonight. Early on in the race. Really running from what I can tell. The Hilton on pit road. Looks like we got about 14 trucks still running right now. Out of the original, looks like about 21, 22 or so it started. Side by side right now, that is Dylan underneath the 87 machine. And that is for 13th and 14th respectively. And but I'll tell you what, man, up front, that 88 class of the field here tonight, starting to kind of pull away. Bobby Flack actually coming under fire from Billy Brickley right there underneath of him. Billy trying to come up with something. James Downey moves his way into fourth. Jay Quinn in the top 5 as well in the 30 truck. Justin Carey having a great run as well in 6th. And right on the back bumper of that 30, he'll actually drop it to the apron here, try to get alongside. Down the front straightaway, they're going to be nearly 3 wide into 1. Downey on the outside is going to have to hold it way up there to 30 through the middle. He'll make it work. Look at the move out of the 30 truck of Jay Quinn. Great move, making his way through, picking up 2 spots. Move him to 4th here in the running right now. Again, move the 30 into 4th. What a great run for Jay Quinn right now. Jay Quinn doing a great job. But look at the 99 sending that. Wow, what a move from Justin. Really didn't have position, but he just stuck it down in there, made it work. Move him back to 4th. Good job to Justin. But meanwhile, up in front of the pack, out in front right now, Joseph pulling away from everybody. Billy trying to stay with him. Can't right now. Bobby Flack has fallen off. And this battle for 4th, probably one of the best battles on the racetrack right now. Justin, Jay Queen, and James Downey. These guys 4th, 5th, and 6th right now right with each other. Battle right behind them as well. Greg Newsom, Zachary Smith going at it. What a race right here. 44 on the board this time by of the 134 we have to complete here tonight. It's been a hectic a hectic start to this one, that is for sure. 34 laps on the board. Joseph's still out in front doing a great job right now. See Billy back here in the 87 having a great run as well. 45 on the board this time by Dylan trying to hang on also. Taking a look back at Dylan actually going, and Scott going another lap down. He's back on track in 8th. But right now, Zachary Smith right now in the X-Side machine, he'll run 7th. Trying to pick up on James Downey and Mr. J. Queen. What a battle side by side right there. That's going to be 6th and 5th for those 2 trucks. They'll be up top of the racetrack trying to hold their momentum up to 30. Really up there against the wall. Really trying to hold that high line to keep his speed up. 46 on the board. Out of 134 here tonight. Back in the line they all go. Now look at that X-Side truck jump to the bottom. Great move. And move Zachary into the top 5. Great move to get there up into that top 5. Again, 6 lead changes here tonight. So it's been a hectic race so far. And most of these guys have got anywhere from 24 to 18 laps on tires and fuel this run so far. Still a little bit of ways away from green flag stops here. 98 right up near the fence right now. Rim riding that 98 X-Side machine. James Downey back here as well. That's Aaron trying to run him down. And the 3 truck, and then Aaron having a nice run as well. Truck looks pretty clean. Outside of Scott. Scott's got a damaged truck right now. He's 8 laps down. Just out there trying to make laps right now. .48 of 134 complete here tonight and still out in front of the field. Look at Billy. He's gotten by Joseph. He ran Joseph down. He's going to ease by him here. Great move for the 00. New race leader, Mr. Billy, out in front. Snuck up on the leader there, got by him, made the pass work. Congratulations to him, back up front. 6 lead changes on the night. We'll head out of turn number 4. 50 on the board this time by. So still great racing around the racetrack. Folks, we're going to go crank it up here for just a moment. We'll be back in the booth with you here in a moment from Kansas. Folks, back here with you. See the race leader still right there with you, Jared Joseph, trying to run back down Billy here. Not making too much progress as of yet. And right now, the lockstep with one another, both around the top side of the racetrack. Really not changing their line. And these guys having a great run here tonight. And really impressive, both those trucks pretty much dead even on performance. And they have gapped the field by a mile. I mean, there's nobody even close to these two right now. Back here with Zachary and Justin, 4th and 5th. And right now, Jay in 6th. There is Mr. Queen. Aaron in 7th, having a good run as well. So gaps throughout the field with these trucks right now. 58 on the board this next time by. $58 on the board of 134 here tonight, folks. You're watching the FSM Custom Truck Series here on Extreme SM TV. Been a hectic night here so far. We started with around 20 trucks. We're down to 14 or so running. And it was hectic early on, but now we've got a little bit of a green flag feel here for the last little bit. Guys making it count for his green flag laps right now. You got 30 laps on the leader's tires and fuel. See Billy actually losing some ground back to Joseph. Joseph closing back in. Will we see one of these trucks maybe short pit a little bit of the other? Take advantage of those fresh tires, because we've lost about 2 seconds a lap on tire speed right now. As we're 60th of this one. And that 00 is still kind of leaking in and out just a little bit. Hopefully his connection will hold up. But meanwhile, Billy, he has gotten with a couple of car lengths of Joseph. Or, excuse me, Joseph's gotten within a couple of car lengths of Billy here. A good battle ensuing right now. 61 complete of 134 tonight. Again, 61 and 134 in the book so far. These guys still right with one another. Not really moving at all. And Billy doing a great job out in front. Just kind of maintaining that gap right now, coming to lap number 62. Yeah, still got a long way to go, but good race so far. But right now, everybody hanging on, doing everything they can to make it work. Double zero out in front. Billy doing everything he can. Joseph in second. Third, Bobby. Fourth, Justin. That's the way they run right now. 63 will be on the board this time, Bobby. 63 out of 134 laps complete here tonight. And these guys have been putting on a heck of a show. Early on we had some incidents, but it's kind of cleaned itself up now. How this goes from here on out. When will we have green flag pit stops? That's the question. And Bobby is actually the truck in the top three that's got the less amount of fuel on board. Jay Queen has actually just come off of pit road. And actually Bobby right now has got 41 laps on this tire and fuel combo, so he could probably come back down here in the next few laps. Maybe make up some ground of that 7-second gap up to the race leaders right now that the leaders do have. It is 0.4 of a second between first and second. Billy and Joseph still hanging on out in front of the field. 65 on the board this time by. On the board. These guys still hanging in there, doing a great job, and just kind of keeping these things going. Yeah, as a driver, you kind of just settle into a rhythm at this point of the race. Don't want to really push the issue too much. Still got a half a race to go here. No reason to push it right now. Right now, everybody hanging on. 0 out front. Joseph in second. Great race so far. These guys going at it, hanging in there and doing a great job so far. Right now, 67 laps on the board. Bobby Black has come down pit road. So Bobby coming down here, you see 4 fresh tires for him, trying to make up some of this time. And right now, Bobby coming off of pit road. Now he'll have fresher tires. He was 7 seconds or so back when he come down. If he can make some of this up with these fresher tires on this truck. How much faster he is. Joseph and Billy still staying out. See them coming off of turn number 2 now. When will your race leaders hit pit road? That's going to be the question. See some of the trucks on fresher tires going to the bottom. Billy staying up near the wall. And Joseph right there behind him in his tire tracks. Neither one of these two trucks going down pit road as of yet. They both stay out and running the top side, trying to keep these trucks as wound up as they possibly can on these older tires. Down the back straightaway, single file. Forward now. We'll see if either one of these truck drivers decide to hit pit road this time. And they will both stay out. And you can see right there, the gap right now at the front of the field, 7/10 of a second. And last time by, Bobby ran a 31.1 to Joseph's 32.3. So that's well at a second a lap faster. Right there, here is the 22 truck of Bobby Flack on those fresher tires. So he's making about a second a lap here. See how much time this equates to him making it up. He'd probably need these guys to go about a second or 7 laps further than he did. Right now he's ran 3. So in theory he's made up about 3 seconds. 31.2 to a 32.4 for the race leaders. That's 1.2 seconds a lap faster. And again, Bobby just trying to play the tire game here. Maybe leapfrog these guys when he does come down pit road. They end up leapfrogging in 72 on the board out of 134. And right now these guys still hanging on at the moment. You can see Joseph and Billy hanging on out front. Still staying out, and I'm watching the lap times. They're kind of staying where they're at, about a second a lap faster. The 5 laps since Bobby pitted, coming to 6. So if you do the math, he's 7 seconds a lap back, or 7 seconds back, and he's making up a second and a half, a second and 2/10 a lap. Well, guess what? That pretty much puts him right up here with them when they come back down. Let's see how this works out. Up near the outside wall, that is Billy, the 88, looking like he may come in this time. And he does. The 88 down pit road, the first one out of the 2 race leaders, will hit pit road this time by. I bet you that kind of forces Billy's hand next time. Let's see where Bobby's at in relation to Joseph. Bobby right there. He's 1 lap down, so he has to come around 1 time and go by him and come back around. Right now you can see Bobby working his way down the back straightaway. Joseph right now on pit road getting these tires fixed. Don't think he's going to make it all the way back to him. Bobby out of turn 4. Joseph, right here is Joseph going into 1 and 2. Bobby definitely made up some time, but I don't think it's going to be enough to pass him. Right now Bobby coming around the top of 1 and 2. You're going to see him right back there. You see him at the back of your screen. But definitely not going to pass him. But he did make up a little bit of time there. Meanwhile, Billy on pit road. Billy coming off of pit road here. He'll make his stop. Here comes Joseph. Where does he wind out here? Here comes Joseph right around the bottom. Now, I do think we'll have a lead change here. That 1 lap is going to make the difference. Joseph coming by Billy. There you have it. There's your lead change. Good move for the 88, doing exactly what he needed to do. Actually, Billy coming fairly close to Joseph. But he made it enough. I think he's going to get by the 00 here for second. Oh, the momentum's going to die out here, out of turn number 4. But that could have been very close. But he made up some time, not enough to get the race lead. He needed them to stay out just a little bit longer to really make that work. But yellow out, or so now we'll see if we end up with any yellows, what happens. Now what's going to happen here? That's going to be the question. 57 of 134 complete. And right now, Billy right there running in second. He lost about 3 seconds to Joseph there on that round of stops. We'll see if he can run him back down later on. Right now, nice little gap there for the 88. See Queen back here, James Downey as well. But he pretty well spread out. 9 cars left on, or 9 trucks on the lead lap at this point. Again, 9 trucks on the lead lap right now. Now everybody hanging on. Joseph out in front. Billy right there as well. Great run right now, Joseph. Billy trying to run him back down. It's a 4-second gap. And it doesn't look like Billy's really gaining in that much per lap. We're 80 laps into this thing. I think these guys should be able. Well, the problem here is going to be, I think these guys are going to be about 10 or so laps short of making it on fuel. Definitely fuel can play a factor. Bobby J, James Downey, all those guys have considerably less fuel than your race leaders, so there's definitely going to have to make a pit stop. And for the race leaders to make it, it'd be awfully difficult for them to make it without stopping again. So the question will be at this final stop, do you take tires and fuel? Or do you just take fuel? If it's inside of 10 laps to go, I think I'm going to go maybe fuel only. And right now, everybody hanging on for the most part. Joseph up front. Billy right there as well. But Josh has just seen Mr. Josh Medlock, so let's see if we can play with Josh here. See if Mr. Medlock in chat. Well, Mr. Medlock, you're 10 laps away. Well, you're going to come up 10 laps short on fuel, buddy. When you come in for that final stop, Mr. Experienced broadcaster over there, what do you think you're going to do, my friend? Going to stop for fuel and tires? Just going to take fuel, take a couple of gallons. What do you think we're going to see? Because I'm kind of interested here. And if I'm that 88 truck of Joseph, dude, I've got to go fuel only. I think. I don't think tires is going to help here. See Billy right there as well. Bobby Flack again. He stopped earlier. He's going to be way short. But I mean, this is going to turn into a fuel mileage deal of how much fuel, how much tire all these things that's going to play into it. There's a forced 3.9 second gap. And unless we get a caution, that would change absolutely everything. That would be an answer and a question. I do appreciate it, Josh. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. I see the Facebook friends, but I appreciate that. Alrighty, 86 complete. Billy and Joseph at the front of the field. And right now, Joseph out front. Of course, Mr. Josh Medlock in the chat there, your official broadcaster over at Extreme at 99 and Motorsports and all the great divisions that those guys have. Yes, Extreme 99. I've had like 2 or 3 races for them on the channel, I think. But Josh is kind of their backhoe broadcaster as far as I know. And so Josh does a great job with that. But right now, if I look at this, you're 88 complete. Right now, and Billy and Bobby and all those guys, and I'm trying to figure out this fuel mileage, and I know they're not going to make it. There's no way they're making it. But my question is, how much fuel do you take? You don't need a fuel tank, a full tank. You're going to be about a second and a half slower on older tires. If you take a couple of gallons, you're going to probably come out somewhere in the neighborhood of 6, 7, 8, maybe more per second lead, depending on who does it. That is going to be the fun part of it all. So 90 on the board. And right now, Joseph out here in the front. Billy right now in second. Bobby hanging in there as well. 90 of 134 complete. So right now I'm looking at my notebook here, guys, and what my notebook's telling me, everybody's all spread out. That's maybe Downey able to close the gap on the 99 just a little bit here. If I look back at my notebook, my Medlock inspired notebook over here, I've got to say, I think that when we get to the end of this thing, we're going to see guys take a couple of gallons of fuel and leave the tires on the truck. I just don't see giving up that much time for 4 fresh tires at the end of this race. Look at the 88 slicing through the lap traffic here, and it's been crazy. Again, starting with over 20 trucks. Right now we got 6 on the lead lap. I can do the 134. Bobby Flack right now, he's dropped to 10.4 seconds off the lead. Not working out for Bobby at all here tonight. 90 on the board. Right now, Joseph doing a great job hanging on. Right now, Billy there as well, Bobby Flack, and all of these guys hanging on up in front. And this is, like I said, it's got to be a tire and fuel mileage race at this point. And I've got to give the hand to Joseph. He's got enough of a lead right now. At 4 seconds, he can kind of determine what everybody else is going to do. That 88 comes to pit road first. Well, he can kind of decide 4 tires or no tires. And I guarantee you, donuts to pineapples, it's going to be no tires on that 88 truck. Kind of guarantee him a situation here. Now, all this I'm talking about, if the yellow flag comes out, it all changes. None of it's going to matter. So, just so you know, yellow flag comes out, all this fuel, tire, strategy stuff that I've been talking about for the last 15 laps here, it's not going to matter. But, hopefully we don't see that. We will get the green flag stops and we'll have some fun with it. See the 3 truck right there, he's a lap down. 2 laps down in that number 3 French machine. Trying to get some of it back, just hasn't got it all back yet. 97 on the board. The 00 still kind of blinking out there. Billy's had that problem most of the night. And guys, everybody throughout the field pretty much spread out at this point. This is really your closest battle on the racetrack. Is Clean and Mr. Justin Carey right there as well. 0.5 of a second. That's going to be the gap right now. And actually starting to close here a little bit. So Justin closing in on 4th right now, up around the top side of the racetrack. Lap time wise, everybody has dropped off quite a bit right here. So we have definitely kind of dropped off the radar lap time wise. And right now, look at the 99 truck of Justin. A smooth move to the bottom. Move him to 4th. Great job out of that 99 machine. 97 and 134 complete. Meanwhile, Joseph still up front in that 88 Menards machine, opening that gap up to 4.1 seconds. And we are in the pit stop window. If you want to come down for tires, I think I would come down now instead of later. However, I don't see the leaders up front doing that. They can still go another 50 or so laps by my estimation. They should be coming in somewhere around 10 to go. And right now the 88 machine up in front, having a great run. And doing a great job right now, Joseph and Billy right now hanging on at the front of the pack. Working their way through right now. And I tell you what, Billy, I'm not going to count him out. He's 4.1 seconds back. But, here's a but. I think he may have a trick up his sleeve. We've been talking about all this fuel mileage. If this 00 comes in early, takes the tires and fuel, if he does it early enough and the 88 stays out to 10 to go, he can make the deficit up even if the 88 just takes fuel. But in order for that strategy to work, I would say he needs to come down here by lap 105 at the most to have enough time to work it back on fuel or on tires. Now, he does that and Joseph figures out what he's doing, which I kind of figured Joseph would figure that out. Joseph could pit and kind of not let that happen. But folks, we're going to go to Crank It Up here in just a moment. We'll be back with you in the booth in one moment here on Extreme SM TV, the FSM Truck Series at Kansas. Alright, back here tonight. 104 complete, and look at the 88 machine. That same strategy that I just talked about. For his competitor, he's going to dive down pit road, take that opportunity away. What a move. Billy had just come down through that segment we talked about. They were working the strategy that I brought up about Billy coming down early. He did just that, and Joseph, as I come back to tell you what had just happened, Joseph dove down, took the opportunity away, and right now that 00 of Billy, he's got to be banging his head on that steering wheel. Man, oh man. Because he had a perfect opportunity to sneak up on him and grab one. And I tell you what, Joseph read his playbook. Now the 88 coming off of pit road. We'll see how much ground the 00 did make up. They both took tires there and the fuel. So he's going to make up a ground from one lap, but he's not going to have time to make it all up. And man, oh man, Joseph read that playbook perfectly. And you see the gap now as they merge back on the racetrack. Keep in mind, everybody has to stop here. And man, did that play out just the way I predicted it. But unfortunately, Joseph there in the 88 truck read the playbook of Billy and took that opportunity away. Man, oh man, 106 of 134 complete. So now your top two, or what will be your top two, have made their stops. Bobby Flack's probably a lap or two away from making his. You see Bobby there in the 22 truck. Well, I called that, but it didn't work out, I'm sure, the way Billy wanted it to. Now he's 3.9 seconds back. Didn't make up as much as he wanted. And it'll be 108. And Josh Medlock, if you could hang in there till after the race, please, in chat, because there's something I'm going to talk about after the race is over, if you don't mind. So 108 out of 134 complete. $109 on the board. Will this time by Bobby out front, Joseph second, Billy third, Bowerman in fourth. And here comes Bobby to pit road. He'll hit it here. 110 on the board this time by. And right now, crossing the stripe, 110 of 124 complete. And everybody hanging on right now out front. Joseph hanging on. Billy there in second. Bobby in a third. And right now 110 of 134 complete. Everybody right now hanging on. 111 on the board. This time by that 88 truck of Joseph doing a great job playing the strategy perfectly. And right now 112 laps on the board of 134 here tonight. Right now everybody hanging on. And right now everybody doing everything they can 113 of 134 complete. And right now, everybody doing everything they can right now and hanging on at this very moment. And right now, Billy doing everything he can. He can't make this ground up. The truck's just not there. The gap there stabling out at 4.4 seconds. 115 on the board this time by. 115 on the board this time by. All of the strategy hands have been played. Nobody really close enough to anybody to do much here. And maybe Bobby Flack can get to Justin, but that's about it. And they are both one lap down. And not really gaining anything back. 20 laps to go here from Kansas. Again, great race all night long. It's going to continue that way for now. Right now, 19 laps to go in this. And right now, everybody works their way through on the top side of the racetrack. Joseph out in front, Billy in second. Third is Jay Quinn. And 18 laps to go this time by. And everybody hanging on right now. Billy out in second. Jay Quinn third. Fourth right now is Justin. Right now everybody having a great run. 18 laps to go. Joseph right now out in front of the pack. And hanging in there. And right now, 88 truck of Joseph pulling away. Billy right there as well. And these guys are going at it pretty hard. $16 laps to go. And everybody fighting their way through right now. Trying to hang on with 16 laps to go in this one. And preventing a caution. Anything but as long as the yellow don't come out, man, this 88 has run the perfect race. Perfect strategy coming to 14 laps to go this time by. And now everybody hanging on for the most part, having a great run. And these guys have done everything beautifully all night long. We had some rough moments early on, but those have definitely cleared out. And now we're at 14 laps to go. Billy setting 4.7 seconds back. Everyone else, starting with Jay, 1 lap down. You see Justin kind of closing in on Jay a little bit. Starting to get a little bit of a battle here. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, all these guys closing in on each other just a little bit here. And right now, top side of the racetrack, that is Justin in the 99 machine. $13 laps to go. And right now, look at that. Justin able to pick up over Queen. Queen gonna drop back Bobby Flack actually closing on him now. Again, this is a battle inside the top 5, and Bobby will jump to the bottom, and he'll also clear that 30 truck, move Bobby Flack back into 4th, Queen back to 5th, Justin there in 3rd, as we'll come to 11 laps to go this time by, and right now Joseph at the front of the field. And right now 11 to go this time by. And right now everybody's still hanging on. And I tell you what, that 88 machine has been on rails all night tonight, as we've got 11 laps to go. And everybody doing everything they can. Again, to go at the stripe this time by, the 88 truck out in front, still maintaining that race lead of about 4.8 seconds. And just rolling the top side of the racetrack, doing the best he can. And still hanging in there. Coming to 9 laps to go. Nine laps to go this time by. So right now everybody's still maintaining just fine. What a race it has been so far tonight. Right now, 8 laps to go. Out in front is Joseph. And right now, everybody fighting their way through. 7 laps to go. And right now, out in front, Joseph, Billy, Justin, Bobby Flack, Jay Quinn in your top 5 doing a great job right now. Billy trying to close back in. Can't do it. He's about 5 seconds back. Everybody else pretty well spread out around the racetrack. 6 laps to go. And Joseph just doing a great job. He's maintained the race here. 5 laps to go here at Kansas Motor Speedway for that Menards number 88 machine of Joseph. And again, just beautifully timed his pit stop strategy, everything involved. Going to work out tonight for that 88 truck. As long as we don't get a caution, you see the gap back to Billy. 4.9 seconds is your gap right now. 4 laps to go this time by. Coming to 3 to go this time by, and everybody hanging on where they're at. Look at Justin right there as well in that 99 truck. And 3 to go this time by. laps to go. And Joseph hanging on out in front. And right now, man, he has just had a perfect race as long as things don't go wrong for the next 2 laps. Sorry about that, folks. And right now, just Joseph doing a great job. Justin right there, Billy there as well, Bobby Flack and Jay Quinn all in, or Jay Queen all in the top 5. Coming to the white flag, we're gonna get ready to see the FSM Customs white flag fly for Joseph, who has been on rails all night long. He'll work it out of turn number 4. We'll see the white flag go in the air one more time around. Joseph, great job to the bottom of the racetrack. Now he's just got to keep that truck nice and smooth. And up to the top of the racetrack he will go. And coming to the checkered flag this time by and checkered flag is out. And the winner tonight, Joseph, comes across the stripe and will grab the win here this evening. Billy second, Justin third. That's going to the way they wind them up here tonight at Kansas. Congratulations to Joseph. And we'll get a word with him here in just a moment. Wow, what a great race it was here tonight, folks. Now let's grab a word with your race winner here in that 88 truck, doing a great job all night long. See what he has to say. Mr. Joseph there, let's grab him. On rails all night long. And what a great job. Hey Joseph, Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy on me?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, man, that 88 truck was on rails all night long, my man. You did a great job leading 79 laps here tonight.
Yeah, we had a really good truck there on pretty much every run, and I got to give my hat off to Billy. He had a really good truck there, and but we were able to keep up with the track and make some adjustments. So I got to thank FSM Customs, Abiding Love Memorial Urns, and Shorter Racing Graphics for sponsoring the series. But we had a great truck, so it was really fun. It was a blast.
Alrighty, man. Well, great job, my friend. Congratulations on the win, my man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
By the way, great job with the pit strategy. You seen Billy head to pit road, and you came in the next lap and kind of took away any chance of him really making up any ground there.
Yeah, he was quicker there on that first run, and I knew I had to make some adjustments, but I thought maybe since I was kind of keeping even with them at the end of the run, if I did some adjustments and short pitted him, I can get in front, and it worked. So he tried to do it back, but we had a good truck. We was on rails there at the end, so we just got the win. It was a really good truck.
Tim Foreman, well, congratulations on the win here tonight, buddy.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, have a great night, man.
You too.
All right, let's see if we can find Billy. All right, let's see if we can get Mr. Billy up here in that 00 truck. Hey, Billy, Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy?
What's going on, Matt? I got you.
All righty, man. Well, he got in front of you on a short pit. You tried to short pit him back, and it just kind of didn't work out the way you wanted.
Yeah, he's better green flag stop than me. I don't practice those, so that's what got me. But yeah, I was like, well, maybe if I can sneak in, he doesn't see me, I can short pit him and get the run. But it didn't work. He caught on and saw it, so just didn't work out. I needed a yellow or something. I think I could have got him, but it is what it is. We'll take a second.
Yeah, second here tonight, 29 laps. So we had a pretty good run for that truck, man.
Yeah, it's a lot better than what I thought, actually. I didn't think we were going to have very good speed. I knew qualifying we did, and I just wasn't sure about race speeds, but definitely had the long run car tonight.
Well, again, congratulations on bringing it home second. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I got to think Design Metal Art, Pushing the Cushion Production, Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, Speedroll Hobbies, and Jessup Logistics, and United Dirt Sim Series.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations, P2, Billy.
All right, thanks, Matt.
No problem, buddy. Have a great night. Alright, there you have it.
Barwise.
Oh, we moved myself down there with them. Let's see if we can grab third. See if he is in Discord. What a race it was. It was a great race all night long. Let's see if we can find Mr. Justin here. Where is Justin? Alright. Hey Justin, Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing today?
Well, good top 3 finish, man. Great run there for you tonight, man. Just didn't have anything to catch the top 2.
No, that's what I was talking to Joseph about. He's a teammate this week. We're both kind of just subbing this week. We didn't have anything to do, so we were both running different setups, and his was just, it was get up and go. Mine was better on the long run, so it was getting better and better as it went along. It was definitely working.
Well, you did a great job, man, and coming on third. Nice run. You led 2 laps here tonight. Anything you can carry forward?
I'm gonna use this a little bit for my race on Saturday for the Wood Brothers 21. I know the vehicles are completely different, but I'm definitely going to use this to my advantage on where to run, how this track feels later in the race.
Alrighty, man. Well, again, congratulations on the win here tonight, or on third, going for the win. But it was a great race.
Of course, yeah, it was a great race.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations, third place, my friend.
Thank you, man. I would like to thank a few sponsors, if that's all right.
That's fine, buddy.
Of course, yeah. A lot of the sponsors for this league, I want to definitely thank them. But then my own sponsors, I've got Sim Motorsports, A Bruzy Raceware, Mission Canine, Rep Sports, Raise Energy. Definitely a lot of guys to thank. But I'll definitely take a third, and we'll hopefully bring something in on the Saturday's race.
Alrighty, man. Well, again, congratulations, buddy, and good luck on Saturday.
Hey, thank you, man. You have a good night.
Alrighty, folks, that's going to pretty much do it, but, oh boy, there is something that I want to kind of mention before I go off air here, and I don't rightly know how to do this. This is something that's kind of bothered me all night. When I started broadcasting a little over 2 years ago, and I joined in with meeting Rudy and Josh and Roger and KR and Charles Wooten and all the great guys around the broadcasting community. I also met this great person who was big into, I mean, geez, she was at every show that Max Speed did there for a while. She was always in the comments. And, wow, this is a little bit harder. And this past week, I unfortunately found out that she had passed away. And this is the first show that I've done since I found the news out. And I just wanted to, just let everybody know that Skittles, to your family, my thoughts and prayers are with you. You were a very cool person. You were great in the comments. You were a great friend, and you will be dearly missed. And till next time, Crystal, I will miss you. Love you. Till next time, folks. See you later, and see you in the next one.